Hello everyone, this is my trade recap for October 15th, Wednesday. Marking some new hourly levels, cleaning up the charts from past days, adding a fib back in there just in case we retrace down to the 236. On the 30-minute, I find this fair value gap that I like as a target. And then I move down to the 1 minute. Bearish fair value gap. I know you could technically count the entire down closed candle, but since price has already cut up into it, what I drew was what is remaining, if that makes sense, of the original fair value gap. Quick short scalp there. Here's a line that absolutely doesn't work. Price goes all the way back down, and then makes a nice bottoming formation, and so I start taking longs, and you'll see here a few trades in a row I enter long, and then when I'm pretty far green, I move my stop up to what I think is just $4, and get stopped out, and I think it happens 2 or 3 of the 4 times. You'll see it in the P&L at the end of the video, but right here I like that really long wick that dipped back down into a fair value gap. I don't know if I actually end up drawing the fair value gap there, but you can see my entry. Moved my stop up, thought it was safe, got stopped out, break even, or slightly above. Still like the trade idea and the target, so I re-enter, rinse and repeat, move my stop up, get stopped out. And that was just kind of how the morning went. There it is, hitting the target. And on that last trade, I thought I got a much better fill, but it turned out to be, that's me saying this is mentally, I'm not very happy. I mean, obviously green trades are great, but watching it get stopped out over and over is a little frustrating. Because then it starts planting that seed of, if you're not careful and you let it, plants the seed of, I should have just held. And then that's, of course, a slippery slope back down to, closing deep red. Nobody wants to do that. So here I am looking at the P&L, and I realized that last trade, I guess I got stopped out for plus $2. And when I was in the trade, I thought it was a much better. I thought I actually got my target or close to it. I was trading from my phone in the kitchen. That's why you don't see the mouse moving around during the stream. But you were seeing executions happen. And I threw the stop sign up, which is usually where I say lockout, but then realized that apparently $155 wasn't enough. Which is crazy, because if you watch to the end of the video, you'll see I actually closed the day with even less than $155. Here I was looking for price to make an energetic move off of that line. I liked how it was digging sideways into that moving average, but it just didn't happen, and so I ended up taking a few shots at it here as it just continues to go sideways. That's a pretty ugly loss. There's $240 loss. So at this point, yeah, I'm break even on the day. Sad face. 15-minute wicks might be a warning that we're rolling over and going lower. I think I see that. Let's see how this candle, this last 15-minute candle closes. The last 5 minutes of the 15-minute candle. Took a short there like that. So here, if you can read this quick enough, I'm now looking for a fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap to be put in. And even in my note there, during price action, I'm like, wait for the fair value gap. Nope, here's an order block. I'll try this order block. I think I turn executions on here in a second, and you'll see I think it's 2 trades I take. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope, looks more like 6 or 7. Order book fails. Getting really tough. Feel myself wanting to push into a trade. Yeah, because my confidence is growing that this is going to drop down quite a bit lower. And I'm trying to get a bigger trade than just $50. And technically, those 2 purple fair value gaps, the really small, skinny ones, on this time frame, they're not fair value gaps, but they look wide enough to me that they might be fair value gaps on a lower time frame, like 30 seconds. So that's why I've marked them in there. And I've also marked them in there because it's confirming my bias that price is going to go lower, and I'm just like kind of tensed up, not wanting to miss the move lower. I end up getting frustrated. And at this point, I'm just done. This is horrible delivery. It's just getting stretched out, and corporate dropout said in our Discord, it's just a lot of accumulation before the big move. Now here, I'd ended into stream and hadn't finished trading, but I wanted to show you guys. There was one fair value gap right here that was kind of a fake out. Because remember my notes earlier? I'm waiting until a bearish fair value gap. I can't talk this morning. So the first one's a fake out, and the second one is legit and would be the entry that I was waiting for. But mentally, I don't think I was going to last much longer, and I would rather quit. I think it was with $44 up, $44 on the day. Hope you guys did a lot better than I did, and we'll see you tomorrow.
A green day's a good day, repeat after me. Protect mental capital from market fees. Enter